Hello my beautiful fur family. I have a little puppy. Yes, we do have a puppy. This is Ellie and she's a cavoodle. And she's wiggly. Come here. Come here. Alright, she's having a first time puppy groom. Oh. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? So we are just going to start by brushing her out. All over. Brushy, 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 brush. She seems to be in pretty good condition, which is wonderful because I absolutely hate shaving puppies on their first grooms. So she is only in for a wash and a tidy and an introduction to grooming. Yes, learning all the things that happen when you have a groom. By the feels of this, Mum and Dad have been doing a pretty good job at brushing this little pumpkin. Oh, you actually look like a pumpkin too because you're orange. Yes. Oh, hello, baby. Are you giving me kisses? Are you giving me kisses? She's very sweet. Aren't you? You're very sweet. Yes, I'm brushing you. Such a wriggly muffin. So her back's good. Let's make a start on these little arms if we can. Excuse me, ma'am. Well, you can stand like that if you want to. That's fine. All right, all right. Not too bad. Have a go on this one. Okay, so she's not fond of having her little armies brushed. Come here. Underneath, I can feel she's got prickles in her coat and tangles. So these are the spots. Yeah, you feel pretty gross in there, where it's hard to brush a new pup. And you can see why, because they wriggle everywhere and they be a bit silly. But we're just going to get on with it because, excuse me, ma'am, we don't have all day. There goes a few prickles. Sometimes you just got to hang on and get the job done. There's another prickle flinging out of there. Brush the puppy's feet. Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby? She's super sweet. Oh, there's two more prickles. Hopefully there are just prickles in here and they haven't matted. Oh, hang on. There goes a few more. She's got prickles in her butt. She's got a prickle butt. Sorry, lovey. Be gentle. Good girl. I think she's happy to get them out. What even is that? Alright, we're going to have to wash that and shave it. Okay. No, excuse me, I want to brush this foot. Oh, there's some more prickles. Lots of prickles. She's pretty good, behaviour-wise. Someone's brushing her, hey? How exciting is that? A puppy that's getting lots of brushing. Don't walk back through all the... Did you just get that on your nose? Give me that prickle back. Thank you. Don't sniff up the prickles we just took off. Yeah, come here. Now we're going to try and get her... No, don't sniff up the prickles. Oh my word, we're going to have to get them off the table. I was saving the prickles so I could show them to you, but no. Ellie says no. We'll put them up there. Come here, fluffy puppy. Okay. Up. Good girl. I know, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's okay. Come here. Come on, you gotta have your belly brushed. Yes, you can't keep any belly tangles. What a good girl. Hey, yeah, I know, a little bit of pulling there, huh? Let's have a look. Good girl, good girl. Who's a good baby? What's everyone looking at here? Not you. Who's a good baby? A good baby? Oh, sweet little puppy. Yes. Such a sweet little bubba. Good baby. Oh, thank you. Give me kisses. Oh, thank you. Yep, more prickles. You're okay. Cut it out. Alright, let's have a look. What's going on here? Let's have a look at your face. Let's have a look at your face. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. So she's got some pretty gnarly eye boogies. Yes, you do. Some pretty gnarly eye boogies. Yeah, that's my comb. It's alright. So we don't want to try and pull those out because they're quite deep and thick and nasty. Excuse me, where are you going? No one can see you if you run away. Good girl. I know, that's new, isn't it? Hang on, it's okay. Yeah, you gotta get used to it. It's not all bad. Excuse me, miss. Let's go this way. Oh my goodness, can you give us all motion sickness? Hey, you're not fond of having a comb on your face. I promise you it's alright. Yeah, it's just fine. So, now that she's all brushed out and the water's warmed up nicely, my first puppy for the day. Sometimes it's winter, autumn, it's cold. We'll go with that. It's bloody cold, and sometimes that water just takes a little minute longer to warm up. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy. Yes, I am. Excuse me. You can't run off the table. You'll hurt yourself. 10 out of 10, do not recommend running off the table. Okay. Oh my goodness, what are you so excited for? Let's have a look here, okay? We're gonna have a look at your little privates area here. She's not too hairy under here. No, you're not. Let me have a look. It's just all this that's a bit of a mess. You go wobble your bellies. You go wobble your bellies. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Such a good baby. Who's a good baby? The good puppy. You're a good baby. Yes, you are. Hey? Not quite getting that fine little baby hair, though. Not picking up for me. Good girl. Good girl. Where you going? Come here. It's a good puppy. Are you tangled again? No? Yes? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh dear me. Okay. There's a lot going on back there. Yuck. Yuck. It's got like a whole actual hunk of poop stuck in her butt. Which is no wonder I couldn't brush it out. No wonder. Where are you going? That's the thing about puppies. They're so little, they can run all over the place. I need a smaller table just for puppies and small dogs like Chanel. Okay. Gloves. Come here. Silly goose. Alright, let's have a look at this. So, we have in here a hunk of poop and quite a lot of hair. Excuse me. Now, ideally I could just hold her tail up like this and it would stay there and I could get this done. No, see, the thing is, girly, I want to do it carefully so I don't accidentally cut your little booty hole. Which means you just stand still for a second. What if we go this way? So a lot of groomers charge a bit more for grooming puppies, and the reason is because they take a long time. That is a lot of poop in there. Stop moving. That is, okay, so it's like right tight on her skin there. Oh my word. It's made like a trapdoor over a booty hole. I'm going to have to be very careful here, but if I did nick her, I would not be surprised trying to get this off. Because that is nicking her. Something I don't like about these clippers, actually. They're very quiet and they work really well on cats, but I'm not a fan of them on dogs, to be honest. They tend to pinch at the skin a little bit if you're not using them correctly for the right sort of application. However, the skin around the booty hole is incredibly delicate, and this is matted right onto her skin here. The options are to actually just pull it out and yank all the hairs out with it. You would never get even a tiny scissor blade in there, so if I can't get it off this way without cutting her skin, and bear in mind this is right on her anus, and the skin's quite delicate already because it's had all this irritation in there. Oh my word. I know, baby, I'm sorry. I just need to get just in the right spots, just underneath. What I reckon I'm going to do is just get hubby to come and help me by holding her real quick, just because I don't want to, I really don't want to hurt any of that. Okay, Google broadcast.
What's the message?
Hey babe, can you come give me a hand for 2 seconds, please?
Okay, broadcasting now.
Because if I can have 2 hands, I can kind of pull it away from the skin. I'll show you guys, even though I've got Jeremy little hands. But that is just wedged right onto her skin. Oh, husband said yes. Not good. So when you have your pup, you do need to get some like baby nappy wipes. Get some that are non-scented, alcohol-free, nice and gentle, and you need to wipe your doggy's bum every day because otherwise this happens. So we've got prickles in there, and then we've just got poops, hunks of poops stuck in there. Okay, and then you end up having to do these things that aren't very nice for a puppy on her first groom. Hi, baby. I know. Let you go for a second, huh? She knows that needs to come off, and she's glad, I think, by the looks of it. Hey, darling. I'm going to get the big old man to come give us a hand. Yeah. Hey, while we wait, we'll have a look at these Tootsie Fluffs. Come here, lovey. Good girl. I know. Somebody's just coming at you with all these clippers. Terrible. Very beautiful girl, like her nature. You can sit down, that's fine. Oh, baby, come here. Good girl. Here comes husband. So,
hello.
I've just got this tiny puppy. It's her first time having a groom.
Oh my god. Look at you.
Oh. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute.
She's adorable. However,
Stinky.
she's got a big hunk of poop stuck to her booty hole.
I was just cuddling it. And then you always tell me stuff after.
So, what's happening is I just need 2 hands so that I can actually manage this situation. So I don't know if a big cuddle will do it. More of like a calming, just. It's right on her butthole skin. But I'm just not getting under. I wouldn't get under it with scissors. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Yeah. All right.
There's still just a little bit more. Oh my god, don't let her go. Oh, she's on a lead. So just try and talk to her and keep her calm for a minute. Put her down.
Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute.
Stay there, don't move.
This is a cute one.
Yeah, little cavoodle.
What's her name?
Ellie?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Ellie. Shaving your butt, hey Ellie?
Yeah, but this is well stuck on here, the poor love. You have to take quite a bit off there.
Can everyone see that at home, up close?
So she's going to be quite naked back here, more than what we'd probably like for her, but it's so much more comfortable. So I'm just getting out these chunks where there's matting, not doing it in any particular neat order for the minute, because we'll just get rid of what needs to come off and then sort out the rest, make it look pretty after, if we can.
Alright, doing my back in.
Alright.
Done yet?
No. So we're just getting the matting off from around her vulva.
Where you going? Oh yeah, that does my back in.
We'll stand up straight. You don't need to lean over to use your
I
hands.
was being like loving and stuff.
Oh, I know, I can see that, but you're also being a doodle head. Okay, that's it. Good girl. Good girl. Hey? So there's one last part
So cute.
that I have to clear off, and it's these gunky eye mats.
Yeah.
And then I can release
So I
you.
gotta.
Just hang on to
hold the
her for a
little
second
creature.
while I just spray my...
Oh, see? All doggies love me. They do.
Because you're a big warm teddy bear.
A big cuddly teddy bear. Big warm cuddles. That's
I'm
what
just
I get.
disinfecting this clipper real quick.
You're so cute. Your hair's very long though. What are you going to look like afterwards?
Not much different, because we're just doing like a
Don't go that
sanitary clip kind of thing.
Okay. So I'll cuddle.
Yeah, but just don't forget she's attached to the wall there.
Yeah. I did
Come
forget
here.
that. Oop.
No, put it down. I
Touched
can't.
the butthole with my finger. I
Lovely.
did not mean that. It's just where my hand went.
Okay. So if you just help me get her to sit. Sit. Good girl.
If you take her off that, I can hold her better. Take her off, just unbuckle it.
Yeah, I know, but we're also trying to train her to be a good girl for grooming. Alright, hold on.
You can do that after. On your own dime.
I like your dime better. Now we can see you. There you go. Good girl. I know. I know. I know. It's okay, Pudding. Good girl. I know. What's that lady doing to you? Huh? Let me get it off. There we go. Oh,
They're so small.
excuse me, Wriggler. Put down.
She's a scuppy.
You got her?
Yep.
Don't drop her. These eye ones are awful and they're such young pups and they don't know any better. Oh, hang on. Alright, here we go. Oh, got it.
Is it possible?
Yep, that's one side.
Mm.
No, swap sides. Turn her head to the other side now.
Right, you go around that side.
Now
Now I've got you singing that song.
You're okay, Honeycombs. Good girl. I know. There we go.
Done? Alrighty.
Thank you.
No worries.
Now we can
See?
have a bath.
I'm not just a pretty face.
That makes the assumption that you are a pretty
Do you
face.
want your dinner cooked for you tonight?
Your face is beautiful.
There you go. I'm still not cooking dinner.
Hey babe,
What?
since you're here,
Yeah.
I've just got to tell everybody something real quick.
Yeah.
The tables have turned.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
No, they haven't.
That's it. You can go now.
What does that even mean? Oh, it's the tables have turned. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, that's what it means. It means the tables have turned. Goodbye.
See you, puppy.
I have a
Look
secret.
at the puppy as I'm leaving.
Okay, go.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, that's love.
Isn't she cute? Hey babe, I think we need a cavoodle puppy.
No.
Alright. Gonna run a bath. Be back in a minute. Okie dokie. So our bath is all run. Now, I should have done this while I had husband's help, but I didn't. So we're just gonna quickly trim down these Tootsie Fluffs if we can. I'm just using my bigger clipper because I don't want to. The little ones can grab if you don't You can grab the skin on these little pups and I just don't like it. I don't know. I've no good reason. It just seems right. Try this one. If she'll let me. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Good girl. Good girl. Stop it. Where are you going? Oh, you're giving me kisses. Thank you. Oh, bleh. You got me in my mouth. Keep your tongue in your own mouth, Tootsie Flip. Okay. Good girl. Yeah, the little ones kind of pick up the skin because they're not on a high revolutions kind of deal. They drag through the thick hair and it pinches the skin. Totally doesn't make sense because you would think that they would be more suited to these small areas, but they're just not. That one's good, thank you. I do this one now. Stop that. Stop. That's the Australian national anthem. It's not helping her calm down. Oh, it's a big yawn. Why are you yawning? Am I boring you? Am I boring you? I've mostly got these done. Good girl. Good girl. So I do want to do these before the bath because if she's not tolerant of the blow dryer, they'll be really wet. And I won't be able to trim them out as well. And remember, this is her first time having this done, so none of it's going to be perfect. It's just clearing off what we can and keeping her sort of calm and enjoying her moment. Now, they were talking about her having prickles, which obviously we saw she was getting prickles, so I am just super quickly going to tidy up her belly, which will look a bit funny, but it's going to help with the prickles. No, thank you. No. I know. I know. Hi. Come on. Come on now. Let's have a look here. So it's not a short, it's the number 5. I would do a whole body on this level. But we're not here for a whole groom today. So I'm just going to shorten out the insides of the leggies. And just more around the sanitary area. Excuse me. Good girl. So that's that. So it's not anything you can see, but it will just reduce some of those prickles. And then of course her booty, where it's been a bit of a mess. So we did have to use our very short blade. Shh. Originally, using bath mat. We did have to use a very short blade to get off all of that. Oh my goodness, I nearly fell off my chair. Poop. Oh my word. Ellie, did you see that? How often do I do that too? All the time. So now we're just going to try and tidy in This back of the legs. Because this is where she had all those prickles and poops and wee matting, which is where the urine stains the fur and it all gets very sticky and bunches up and just makes a mess of everything. So I mean, it does look a little bit funny, but for your regular everyday maintenance, it's so much easier with a pup. Excuse me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Let me have a look. How did we do? How did we do? Good girl. Such a good baby. He's such a good baby. There we go. So she's still going to be all shaggy, but she's a lot cleaner in those areas. And then we'll just give her a wash. Do her eyes, just above her eyes, and that's about all we will do with her face. And then just trim around her feet if we can. That's hard, scissoring around the feet, but we'll give it a go. Bath time. Hello. How you going? Won't be a sec, sorry. Come here, little rascal. Okay, so I've got this tiny little muffin and then a great big German Shepherd just arrived. Okay, so we're going to finish this girl off as quick as we can. Yes, alright, so it's time for the blow dryer. I don't know how she'll go with it, so I'm just going to hold her while I get it started. Papa, sit down, love. You're okay. Turn that off. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything organised. Put that on low. Goodness me. Alright, we didn't break the screen, so that's good. Okay. Clearly not loving this. Come on. You need to calm down. Yeah, you do. Because you're absolutely okay. You're just being a bit of a goose snoofer. Hey? Come on. kind of dry, aren't you, baby? Oh, I know. I'm sorry, little muffin. Stay there. Okay, Harper's just having a lie down. Hey, I know. I'm sorry. Where's the clock these days? Harper, calm down, please. Harper, no. Okay. So we just want to give her a good brush now, all over. Get out any tangles and smooth out this hair. So she's certainly got some damp spots, but she's not soaking wet except for her ears, which doesn't surprise me. Did a good job. Did a good job. I know it's such a lot, huh? That first time. You'll get better with it. You won't have a choice because you are going to be a very hairy doggy. So this puppy is going to need to have a haircut for her eyes, feet and bum every 6 weeks for the rest of her life. And for her body, depending on the length, but every 6 to 12 weeks. To maintain and manage her coat. So if you were to shave it all off to a very short level and let it grow for 12 weeks, she would be very long and probably matted and quite yucky. Whereas if you brought her to your groomer at 6 weeks, they could tidy up the face, feet, sanitary area, brush out any tangles of the coat, give them a really good solid bath and blow dry. And then when you got to that 12-week mark, you'd still need to do the full grooming for the body, but it would not need to be an entire shave down. There shouldn't be too many mats and knots and tangles. Come here. No. I'm gonna brush this one. Where are you going? Where are you going? You had enough? You don't wanna? Nope, nope. Most puppies quite enjoy having their chest brushed. A nice little scratchy scratch for them. You need to make sure you get those little underarm areas. Make sure we get that collar area well brushed out. And I'll recommend to Dad not to put her collar on until all of this is dried. So we'll have tangles here because of the eye boogies that she had. So I'm going to recommend Dad again get some like the baby nappy wipes and clean her eyes and her booty every day. Otherwise she'll end up with a shaved face because we won't be able to get the tangles out. And if there's one thing I know about cavoodle owners, they don't want them looking like poodles, even though they're crossed with a poodle. And if they don't clean their eyes, that's exactly what they're going to look like. So she is not very curly right now, so I've straightened the coat with the blow drying process. So it will wave up a little bit more, but she does not have a poodle adult coat come through. This is puppy hair. and puppy hair on poodles is quite straight. It's usually got a wave to it. Some are very curly early on, but typically this straight wavy hair is very normal. So in a day or two this will wave up again. It's just been cleaned and straightened with the blow dryer so that we can cut it if we were going to give it a haircut, which we're not. You're okay. So the last thing we need to do is the scissoring. I won't put that on because it's quite damp still. Put that over here to dry. Use this old chestnut. Here you go. Say hi. Oh my goodness, I nearly dropped it again. It's copping a beating today. Yes, that's my scissors. It's always harder than it looks to trim puppy feet. Seriously harder than it looks. Ah. Shh, shh, shh. So basically what we want is for her to be able to run around, oh my goodness, without getting these feet stuck in everything. But we still want them to be fluffy because we're not cutting the rest of the body back. Good girl. You're okay, Harper. I know, Baba. Now we just trim this back bit off. That's one. No. Dad's going to be wondering what's taking so long. Say you're a wriggly puppy. And wriggly puppies take forever. I really should change the time and cost of my puppy grooms. Ah. Just stand up. No, no, no. Okay, yes, that's my hand back there. Yes, it is. You're right. Okay, that's two. Remember, I've already shaved out the paw pads, which is good because it breaks up the amount of time that we have to spend trying to wrangle these little feet into place. Oh my goodness. I am hot. giving me a workout, and then I got this great big German Shepherd next who's also going to give me a workout. She doesn't like baths, I've been told. Nearly done. Here we go. Now let's have a look at this face. So, oh, I've got one more foot to go. Oopsie daisies. We nearly forgot one. Oh, there's a prickle or something in there. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, I do apologise. Can be a bit rough. Too late, I already did it. It's not worth getting cranky about. No point being upset about a little haircut. There you go. Hey, it's a cute little baby. Okay. I get to tangle right there. I think I got it. So we are not trimming the whole face or head, even for that matter, only around these eyes, if we can. I might add shh, shh, shh. So a lot of people are frequently disappointed with their puppy's first cut, not with me, but generally speaking. If it is just a puppy introduction groom, it is not a full groom. Your dog's entire face is not going to be shaped. Shh. We are just going to clear up these little eyes so they can see and introduce them to the scissors. Sit. Sit. And they will look a little bit funny on this first groom. Shh, 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 shh. Good girl. Because we are basically shh, 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 shh. We are basically just cleaning up these front hairs and not blending everything back in. We're not doing any sort of all over trimming. We just want your puppy to see and to have their first positive experience with scissoring their little faces. And you guys can't see anything that I'm doing, can you? Stop. Stop. Shh. Shh. now that that's done, Puppy will be able to see, you'll be able to see Puppy, and everybody's happy. Excuse me, ma'am. Good girl. And she's had a nice positive little experience with her first scissoring of her face, which is fantastic. Even though she is going to look a little bit chunked out here. Now we can see. Hello there. And she can see. She's like, what's going on here? What's all this seeing I can do? Hey, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, not so bad, is it? Not so bad, is it? Hi, hello there. Yes, I did that. I'm sorry. I did do that. All right, man. We are done. We are 24 minutes over time for a 1 hour groom. Puppy's clean. Where you going, girl? Get back here. Get these scissors out the way. I didn't turn the water heater on for Harper. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going, you crazy coot? So she will have some irritation from the shave. Mostly just that everything feels a bit different to what she's used to feeling down there. Nothing bad. So we do want to encourage her not to lick like mad, because that's what will cause the for real irritation. She'll get a hot spot and it will turn into like a skin bacteria if it's moist all the time. So if your pup does have a shave down there and they're licking, just put on some, what am I thinking, corn flour, a little bit of corn flour. Don't use talcum powder or anything like that. A bit of corn flour will help to soothe the area. And put if you've got a cone from like desexing or anything like that, just put that on so that they can let the area just settle. Don't let them lick it over and over and over again. It's quite common. It is just a little shaving rash, which, I mean, it's not even a shaving rash. It just feels different and they start licking because it feels different, and then that's when it turns into a problem. So the licking is the problem. It's not the shaving. I hope that makes sense. Let me have a look. Yeah, so we've barely cleaned up in there. You can still see lots of peach fuzz where it's only just tidied up a little bit. I did take quite a lot of hair from around her vulva that had urine matting on it, so that will feel a bit different for her. Otherwise, she's done. Aren't she, you sweet little potato? Hey, I'm going to clean up this table. I'll take her off before I blow dry off the table. Give her a quick once over and she's done. Say bye, friends. Bye. Okay guys, we're all done. So whatever you're doing and wherever you are, we hope you're having a fantastic time of day, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye. Aww. Bye.